Hello everyone, okay, in our new lesson, okay, about always the English sentence and its different parts and components. This time we will go back, okay, to the issue of clauses, right, as a kind of follow-up to the previous lesson, but we'll, okay, dive this time more deeply, okay, within, okay, a new division of the English clause. Now, after highlighting the major division of the English clauses between independent and dependent, and learning that we have three types of dependent clauses, the adverbial, the adjective, and the noun clause, today we'll try to focus, okay, our attention on the adjective clause to highlight, okay, a new division, right, within or under the umbrella of the adjective clause. It means we have two types of, okay, adjective clauses we'll try to study today. Of course, in the light of these examples on the board. Let's see the first example. This is the car that I prefer. So, this is the car is my independent clause. That I prefer here, that refers to the car, noun before it. So it is what? Relative pronoun. Pronoun. So this dependent clause, which starts with relative pronoun, is my adjective clause. Clear? And also it's called relative clause and adjective clause at the same time. Clear? Now let's compare it with the, okay, other example next to it. Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Here I have what? What do I have? I have an independent clause, that, comma, which is a famous play. Which is a famous play. Hamlet, which here also refers to a noun before it, to modify it, and it is what? Relative pronoun, right? Which forms to me my adjective clause. Now, if you compare between these two clauses, both of them contain what? Adjective clauses. But look here. This is the car. Which car, okay, is this speaker talking about? Any car, red car. So here we must continue to understand, okay, the meaning of the sentence better. Clear? We must continue. It means if we drop this part, the meaning will be incomplete. Clear? There is something missing in terms of meaning. Alright, so this part, this clause, which is adjective clause, gives us what? Very important information about the car, okay, the person is speaking about. Alright. However, the second example we have, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. He wrote Hamlet, which is a famous play. Now here, if I remove which is a famous play, what do I have? I have here a complete, meaningful, okay, clause or sentence. Alright, clause or simple sentence. But here I have which is a famous play, which is a famous play is only a matter of what? Some extra information about Hamlet. Something additional. Clear? So here in the first example we have what? We have essential information to describe and modify the noun we speak about. And here we have only extra information. So here we have two types of adjective clauses. One which gives us, number one, it gives us what? Important or essential information. However, the second one, on the other side of the board, gives us only what? Extra or additional information. Okay, because Hamlet itself is one noun, clear. Doesn't need any essential part to identify it, clear, or define it. Alright, good. Now, also, look here. This is the car. Which car? Here when I read this sentence, okay, I feel that we have a long list of options. Okay, my options are very wide. Red, blue, expensive, cheap, which one? So here, the adjective clause here comes what? To specify, to determine exactly, okay, what car I am talking about. Not any car, but the car that I prefer and like. Clear? So here, by this adjective clause, the speaker, he does what? He limits, okay, the scope or the range of the options, okay, of this noun. Or he also, what? Restricts, okay, the significance of this noun. This adjective clause restricts the significance, limits it, not any car, but only that I prefer, the one that I prefer. Clear? Here we have an adjective clause which restricts, clear, the meaning of the noun it refers to. The second one, Shakespeare wrote Hamlet, which is a famous play. Now here with Hamlet, do we have any wide range of significance, any large scope, okay, any options? We have only one Hamlet. Clear? One Hamlet. So here, there is no need for any kind of restriction. Clear? And this clause, which is adjective, does not restrict the meaning of Hamlet. It's only one. It's already restricted. Clear? Not limited. So here, this adjective clause, comparing to the first one, does not restrict. Number two, it does not restrict. Clear? The meaning of the noun it refers to. Noun it refers to. It's already limited, only 100. Clear? Good. Also, if I compare between the form of the two adjective clauses, here I have an adjective clause, okay, which is joined to the rest of the sentence without any use of any comma or mark. Clear? Why? Because here the information is important, is essential. Clear? Essential. It must be linked directly to the rest of the sentence. But here, as this clause, which is adjective clause, introduces only extra information, okay, and additional one, okay, it is set off, okay, by a comma, set off or separated by a comma. Why by a comma? To indicate that what comes after the comma is not essential, it's only extra and additional. Extra and additional. So here we can consider the comma, okay, or the punctuation mark of the comma as my yardstick to distinguish between two types of adjective clauses. Here we write no commas, okay, okay, used with it, but here number 3, it is set off, it means separated by comma or commas. Comma or commas. Now, look here. I have gathered now, okay, a set of what? Qualities, okay, for two types of what? Of adjective clauses. The first one, which gives important and essential information about the noun it refers to, and which, okay, is not set off by commas, and which restricts the meaning of the noun it refers to, okay, represents the first type of the adjective clauses, which is what? Called the restrictive, clear. And in some books of grammar also it's called defining. Huh? Of course, it's relative always clause. When I say restrictive or defining clause, I mean relative and also adjective, because it starts with relative pronoun. Clear? Relative pronoun. Good. On the other hand, okay, I have this clause which gives only extra information, right, and which does not restrict, right, the noun which comes before it and it refers to, because the noun is already determined, limited, specified, clear, and okay, it is set off by a comma, okay, or commas. This one, which does not restrict the meaning of the noun, is called, or is my second type, number one here, right? Number two, the non-restrictive or non-defining clause. And here are, okay, the two new types, okay, within the English clause. Okay, I mean the English relative and adjective clause. These two types represent what? The two types, okay, of the adjective clause. It may be essential, important, and restricts, okay, the meaning. Here it's called restrictive. S. If it gives only extra information, clear, and does not restrict the meaning of the noun it refers to, okay, and it is set off by commas, it's called non-restrictive. Great. Let's look at an example. The man who lent me money. Here I have a clause which starts with a relative, also pronoun. So this one is also another adjective clause. Clear? The man is my brother. So this one, which is the adjective clause, as you see, it is in the middle of the sentence. It means the adjective clause can be also placed in English in the middle of the sentence. Alright. And the interrogative clause, okay, is divided into two parts. Okay, some of the words of it are before it and others are after it, like here. Okay. So here I have the man is my brother. This one is my independent clause. Clear? Good. Now here, the man. Which man? Strong, the nice, the good, the ugly, the helpful? I don't know. I have a long list of options, okay, of qualities, right, which suggests also many types of persons. So here I must specify. This adjective clause, okay, comes in the middle of a sentence. Why? To specify and to what? Restrict the meaning of the word the man. Well, not any man, but only who lends me money is my brother. Not any man is my brother, but only the one who lends me money. Clear? Who lends me money. And if I want to remove this one and read the man is my brother, which man here? It's not very clear, very clear. So here we cannot remove this part, this adjective clause. Why? Because it gives us important information about who exactly this man is. Okay, who exactly this man is. It specifies, okay, the meaning of the word man, limits it, and restricts it. Clear? Saying that it's only the one who lends me money, not any man. On the other hand, the other one, the man is my father. Now, whose hair is gray? Here, the man is my father. Whose hair is gray? Now, look at this information, or piece of information. His hair is gray. Is it essential? Important? I don't think so. The man is my father. Now here, also I have another adjective clause, which starts with a relative pronoun, which is whose. Okay, and it comes also in the middle of the sentence. Adjective clause. Alright, adjective clause. Now here, I have the man, right, is my father. Here, whose refers to a noun before it. But the quality of information it gives is not important or essential. Clear? It's only extra and additional. Okay, extra and additional. Right. We can replace the man by Ahmed. For instance, we write simply to make the example clearer. For instance, we write Mark, whose hair is grey, is my father. Now, Mark here, does it have any kind of many meanings, any kind of wide range of significance? No, it's Mark, one person, it's clear. Proper noun for one person specific. He is already limited and specified and also restricted. Now this clause comes to what? Identify him with extra information, the color of his hair. So this one is giving us extra information, clear, and additional information also. Number one. Number two, also it does not restrict. Clear. The meaning of mark. Mark is one mark. No need for any kind of restriction. And also it is set up between or by commas. By commas. Now here, as you see, this one in the middle, it is essential. We cannot remove it. Right. And it's not set up by commas. On the other hand, the other one, it is non-essential. Not important. Okay. The noun is already restricted and limited and well known as a person, proper noun for a person, sorry. Also, doesn't restrict the noun it refers to. Number three, it is placed between two commas, like the previous one. So this one is called non-restrictive or non-defining clause. Okay. And the other one, okay, is called the restrictive and the defining clause. And both of them are adjective clauses. And both of them also are called relative clauses. Okay, so our lesson today is about what? About restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. Restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. And both of them are adjective clauses. Now you can imagine your diagram of different types of clauses. We have independent, then dependent. I have adverbial, adjective and noun. And under the adjective I have what? I have non-restrictive and restrictive and non-restrictive. And here are the specific qualities, or features of each type. As you see, it's very simple and easy. And here is our end. Thanks so much. See you in another lesson and video. Good luck. Now, only as a remark for the non-restrictive clause. As you see here, Hamlet, which is famous play. Hamlet here is proper noun, and Mark also here is whose hair is gray, proper noun. Usually, the non-restrictive clause, okay, is related, okay, and comes to define, or to describe a proper noun. Usually, most of the cases. Clear? And of course, it's set off always by commas, unlike its counterpart. I mean the restrictive clause. Goodbye.